Yo.
All right, I'm cutting him off because he still has the echo. And nobody got time for that. It's episode 141 of the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. It is titled End of the Line. We are nearing the end of the year. We are so grateful that all of you have been kicking it with us. Y'all been turning up. There are no ladies on the show tonight. Ginger, Kimmy, they're not available this evening. So
love y'all.
I'm not going to just pass. Did you just call Dark Kid a lady?
I don't know what you're saying, bro. Shout out to him.
Listen, I'm not in it.
You look like a lady.
I'm not in it.
Listen, man, shout out to everybody who watches the show. Tell a friend, run and tell a friend to tell a friend was still the best way to start your wrestling weekend. We're here on a Friday night this week because last night Ja was in the mood, and then tonight Dan was in the mood. I didn't know if he was going to make it, but he's here. He's a little blurry, but he's in the building. And we got Enforcer with us tonight too, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he doesn't have that other nickname that he carries on the heels.
Nah. That's one. No, I'm gonna keep that just for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you ain't bring that over here. Plus, I'm Hoodie Star tonight. Hoodie Star in the building. For anybody wondering,
acknowledge him tonight, bro.
So I do have some breaking news. Hall of Famer wide receiver Randy Moss has just announced that he has been battling a cancer found outside of his bile duct between his pancreas and liver on Instagram Live, and he announced and introduced himself as a cancer survivor.
Can I ask why you started that without saying this is going to be bad news? You just said it like it was regular news. Like, way to bring down the beginning of the show.
I'm sorry.
I don't understand
the vibe, bro.
Like prayers for Terrell Owens, but man, your timing is trash. Who did you just say?
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss. Prayers for Randy Moss, but man, that's not how you start a show. That's horrible.
I'm sorry.
We're not ESPN. We report wrestling news. We could have waited.
You love just pissing me off.
Waited.
The world happened.
But of course, none of this lessens the gravity of Randy Moss's situation. Like, we all hate cancer on this show, obviously.
Facts.
Like, hate it.
Yeah.
Ja, this is your best background.
You say this every time I get in my bag when I'm in my mode.
I'm glad you know you were in your bag. This is your best one. Ja's best cover.
I literally put my foot in this. I'm sorry. I'm not to toot my own horn, but
that's exactly what you're doing. You sound like a Volkswagen Beetle.
You know, I say I don't like you. I don't know if that's like the understatement of the world, but
listen, I just feel like everybody missed me because y'all had the two ladies and Dan and Ja last week. And I just feel like I was needed for the balance. Them ladies took over the show on y'all last week. They stole the show.
That's crazy. I didn't feel that way.
I didn't feel that way either.
The show. I like it. The show. It wasn't a lot about wrestling, but there surely was a lot about wrestlers.
Well, yeah.
A
lot of Montez Fords and a lot of cousin Fatus and stuff.
I'm not in this. I am not in this.
The hoodie Holy Hills in the building tonight. For anybody who knows,
I'm not doing this tonight.
I have enjoyed in my podcast career, if we were to call it that, remaking myself. And and I feel like it just gets deeper and darker every stage, which is hilarious.
Crazy.
Hoodie Hill.
No.
Jericho. Jared Jericho.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're on the Jericho run, and right now you're going through the heel phase, and then you'll be soon you'll be coming on here. Hi guys.
No, God, no.
Please,
very shortly.
Please do.
Very shortly.
One time.
If only way he gonna do that if Jack Perry does it.
Yeah, and you're And it's not happening. Right. And right now we're going over to New Japan anyway, where Kenny is. We ain't making no money over here right now. We going to New Japan.
That's crazy.
It feels like Soto going to the Mets. Like when they
Stall him out.
The elite going to New Japan is like Soto going to the Mets. That's all I'm saying. That's what happened.
Yeah, why is this guy like this right now?
That's what happened.
So
I'm just gonna play my Soto part with my boy Jack Perry and the elite.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega said AEW doesn't need me right now. Yeah, Kenny, do what you do in New Japan. He said I owe New Japan one. He don't owe them nothing. He just don't want to go back to the States. So kick it in Japan. I wish I could go kick it in Japan right now.
That's crazy. That is crazy to say. Why would you do that?
That'd be nice.
Would it be nice? I think it would be nice. I would love to go to Japan.
Listen, let's start the show. We're not here for you a long time. We're here for you for a good time. I didn't say that right, but I said it close to right, and it still makes sense. It's going down tonight at a high rated, speed with 4 very knowledgeable wrestling professional podcasters who have a passion for wrestling, who are adults, who are not going to talk about Montez Ford or any Uso inappropriately tonight. Let's start the show.
There it is.
I think I just got Facebook problems for sharing too much, but it is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. You know what it is. We are here every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. ish. Today we're here on a Friday to get it, so you know what time it is. Let's go.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Welcome to the Wolfpack.
Paul Nash 6, we the real click. The trio hit me with the tag and I'm still lit. Ric Flair in a leer, that's a real flip. We the illest, and I don't even feel sick. Pockets on swole, that's a buff bag. Well, so many bars, what's in a cell? Hell, money in the bank, what you call that? Bail, we some street prophets, tell them hold that. This is a hot take, you pancake. Wolves in the air, it's the handshake. I'm stone cold like when you hear the glass break for the mouth. That's a little bit of healing face. Sweet chin music, it is not bad. I'm about to hit job with the hot tag. Ask Kent, keep him with the star where the wolves at. 7:30 every Thursday, it's the wolf.
Here's a hot take, the opposition's dead, man. No pop, burning down the industry in darkness where the curb stomps. Some sharp shooters in your house, we the hitman. Let's treat whoever was no shade kid, you's a big fan. Name another better, doesn't matter. We don't rock with hate, strictly for the culture and our nation, cause we dominate. Wanna brawl, we all in, and don't care who we gotta face. Toss them off a balcony like New Jack and give a smiley face. Little extreme, but for my ooses, we on go time. Pushes over the end, somebody yowing, that's a bloodline. Unapologetic, totally non-stop, we cross lines. Got Thursdays in a death lock, somebody tell them it's showtime. Real honor in this pack, we the foundation. Final countdown, yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday, 7:30-ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back. It's the Wolfpack.
Oh, you guys thought I was going to just have us do the whole we're here thing. Now we're trying to go through this thing, so let's do this. You know what I'm saying? It is
we're here.
Wrestling Podcast. We are normally here every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. ish. You guys can catch us live on Facebook and YouTube at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We are Instagram for the first hour, normally at _ the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. Today we are live on my Instagram. Shout out to my boy Mark who just tuned in. After we go off of Instagram, we will be then.
I know what y'all are thinking. Why are we on his Instagram when he never posts anything other than stories of himself to his close friends?
You guys can click the link in the video description, or you guys can click the link in our bio. So that way you can access all of our content. You guys can also scan that little QR code that I'm going to leave up there for a few seconds, since I was really interrupted by the hoodie. That's all. All right. So anyway, let me just get this background music.
Wow, that's how you feel tonight. Let's
the hoodie heel.
That's good to know.
Listen, we're gonna get it right into it. So you know what time it is. We're gonna run through some games real quick, and we're gonna try to make this as fast as possible. So boom, who is the biggest star in pro wrestling history?
This is an excellent question, and the answer is actually undeniable, and it's gonna make all of us upset. It is an undeniable answer.
Okay.
Listen,
Don't
Wario,
do it.
just because you got on the Mario hat don't mean I don't know you're Wario in real life.
Go ahead. Let me hear what
It is obviously Hulk Hogan.
Don't do it.
It is obviously Hulk
Did
Hogan.
you just say?
It is obviously
Do
Hulk
it.
Hogan. It is obviously Hulk Hogan. Like
Blasphemy.
Hulk Hogan made every 90s kid up to 98 a wrestling fan. Like once 97, 98 came around, you maybe had a different taste. But if you started watching wrestling anywhere within the 80s and early 90s, if your answer is not Hulk Hogan, that's weird. Hulk was in every movie. He was on every TV show. He was doing every appearance. He was absolutely everywhere. Wrestling wise too, because he always came back to wrestling. He didn't leave for 15, 20 years like Dwayne Johnson. So, and also Dwayne Johnson only wrestled for 4 years before he became a movie star. So none of you on here say Dwayne Johnson. 7 years? No, he was popular for 4. He did nothing for 3. He was a tweener for 3 years.
Listen, I'm actually going to agree with you to the fact of this. Like you said, wrestling. If you go back and look at history, wrestling was not a popular thing to talk about until Hulk Hogan went and TVs and TV shows, movies, and then he carried a company from what it was. All right, but and the fact that he was the what you call it. He pretty much was the guy to follow. Stone Cold had to follow him. Rock had to follow. John Cena had to follow. They all followed his blueprint. You think about it: wrestling, movies, TV shows, all that. Hogan started. If you go with those 4 right there, I gotta say Hogan.
Here's the better question, because John's never gonna admit it, but we know the truth. Here's the better question: between Hulk Hogan and Stone Cold and The Rock, there was Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Undertaker as the 3 megastars, I would say, of that time period. Which one of them is that person that they never put in the list? Why don't they fill that gap with one of them, and which one of them is it?
You said Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, and Undertaker?
Yes. From like that 97, 96 to 2001 area, they kind of stepped in before right before Stone Cold popped and right before everybody loved The Rock. There was this weird area, this gray area.
I hate to say they never put Undertaker in that spot.
And that's crazy.
You always heard Shawn Michaels first you heard Bret Hart. Bret Hart was the guy that was the next generation guy, and they put the belt on him and try to change because remember the steroids stuff. They try to get away from that because Hogan part of it said, all right, we got the small guys that can wrestle, and then Shawn Michaels did his thing, but they never talk about Undertaker. But in that defense, though, tell me a classic Undertaker match before 2006.
I will not, because we don't have time tonight because it's a fast.
Right. So
Mankind, Hell in a Cell.
That match was great. Like
that the moment and all. I was just watching. You got that.
Undertaker versus Kane, the first one.
The first one? No. The Kane surprise was much better than the match. Like the moment was better than the match. So is it Shawn Michaels or Bret Hart then? Who should be in that list that they never put in those memes?
Shit.
If you were to ask a professional wrestler, if you're going to ask a professional wrestler,
Shawn Michaels,
they're going to say Hitman. If you ask a fan, they're going to say Shawn Michaels.
Then I'm going to say Shawn Michaels. Then it should go Hogan, Michaels, Stone Cold, Rock, John Cena, Roman Reigns. And I'm not saying Cody Rhodes. I think that's ridiculous and very presumptuous.
I don't know who can.
I'm not saying Cody Rhodes, just the simple fact that he kind of proved my point this last event. You the WWE champion. You not at Survivor Series.
Joe, welcome to the live show. I'm going to get to the next point because John's over here trying to tag everybody, and that's why he gets blocked in the first place. Here's John's next game.
Red pill or blue pill?
Or blue pill?
No, that's easy for me.
Give me that blue one.
I'm going with the red one. I'm going with the red one.
I'm going with the blue pill, bro.
I'm going with the blue pill too. That's 3 blues. You already know.
All
right.
Blue pill.
Okay.
That was easy.
That's why I'm putting all y'all through a table. So you know what I'm saying? It's all good.
All right, man. Listen, you heal up that ankle before you try to put somebody through a table.
I love when we bring up personal things about Jacques on the show. I love it. You can
still catch a tsunami with my broken ankle.
I love when we bring up true things about Jacques. Like he actually wrestled in War Games. It's awesome.
He got a payday.
This is a troll. Who had the better championship reign?
No. This is a real question. Yeah.
No,
this is a real question.
This is not a real question.
Think about the question and answer it.
This is a troll. This is a troll.
Who had the better championship reign, Kofi or Swerve?
Are we serious right now?
No, he's trolling. That's what I'm saying.
What aspect?
I'm not.
Wait. What? All right, Ja. What context? What context?
We don't have time to troll, bro.
What do you mean in what context?
I know what two.
Who do you got? I'm just asking. Who you guys still had the better championship reign?
Obviously, Swerve.
If you don't say Swerve, you out of your mind. Swerve.
This is not a real question.
I can sit, but no, because I can honestly say that Kofi had the bigger moment. Swerve had the better reign.
Yes. This is not a real question. Kofi's reign didn't even last a hiccup. This is a troll. Next point.
Remove one superstar from history.
Charlotte.
Yo,
get the nepotism flare out of here. Get the nepotism flare out of here.
I've been saying she can snatch that hoodie off because I thought you were gonna get mad as hell.
Nah, the hoodie stay on tonight. I'm leaving the show tonight. Yo, this is about to be a grade A Sasha Banks Naomi moment, y'all. Like, I'm out of here. Like, they just violated. They put that redheaded lassie on there and told me that Charlotte should be going before the redheaded lass that took her saying from her man, feminized him. He might as well wear a kilt like Drew McIntyre and said, "You're not calling yourself the man anymore. I'm calling myself the man now." And he was like, "Okay, babe." And she was like, "Oh, and you gotta wear my clothes." And he wears her clothes. Like, why y'all play this game with like Becky Lynch?
Where's the lie? That's the question. Where's the lie in that whole statement?
That's cool, but I'm picking Charlotte. Get the nepotism baby out of here. Bye.
We know.
Of course you are.
Bye. And second runner-up is definitely Becky.
Wait, who
the
did you
second runner-up is definitely Becky.
Ja, you're a troll, and don't talk to me.
Charlotte.
How am I a troll?
Yeah. Dude,
Charlotte is a better wrestler
she
than
got
Becky
a busted ass nose. She got a busted ass nose and looked like a badass. And then for what 6 months to a year?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now.
She was the
Becky is over because she got popped in the nose, and Charlotte's over because of her daddy.
That's not why she is over, yo, bro.
Nepotism, baby.
But let me stop you right there. Even though she is the daughter of Ric Flair, she had more memorable matches than Becky Lynch.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. She just had one where she put Rhea Ripley over. She just
about to say that
over at WrestleMania.
I'm gonna say compare Charlotte's match at WrestleMania 39 to Becky Lynch against Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 40.
No, it was boring, and Becky Lynch is trash. Becky Lynch is Like, what are we doing?
This girl came out with an outfit with pages from her goddamn book to try to sell her book instead of worrying about the match.
For now on, I call Becky Lynch. What's the Thomas the Engine Train? Because I remember when she came out with the steam, and that should forever be a steamboat to me. She is now the little engine that wish she could. Y'all gonna stop playing with me.
Wow. Okay, got you. If Cody Rhodes had never returned, who should have dethroned Roman Reigns?
Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre.
Seth.
Jacob Fatu.
Yo, I feel like you just put stuff up to say stuff, unpopular things. Like, I just really feel like you did that.
No, I'm not. I'm saying so. All right. I'm saying Seth. You guys are saying Drew McIntyre. Dan, who do you have?
I have Jacob. It makes more sense as family.
Oh,
family.
Yeah, definitely. Drew. If we're all being honest about the situation, Drew's gonna win at WrestleMania.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Drew's winning the title of WrestleMania. He did not sign that contract to not be champion within these 2 years.
No. I'm sticking with Seth. He created the monster.
Dude, he got feud of the year so far in WWE.
And he's going to win the title next year. I don't know why y'all don't think.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know. I mean, to get his moment that he got stolen from 2020, I'm not counting that bullshit when he won the title and he lost it in fucking 5 minutes. I'm not counting that.
Exactly.
But they gotta make it make sense.
But that's why they're working it in. He's attacking people close to Roman, blah blah blah, so he can work his way into whatever story happens at WrestleMania. And that way, when he wins, nobody looks soft because it's probably a triple threat. So nobody has to look soft in the loss. But Drew McIntyre is winning that championship. I want to be clear.
He gotta get rewarded.
Did y'all watch Busted Open Radio today? Did y'all watch Busted Open Radio today?
Yeah. I didn't know he was in the city today.
Drew, they had a Christmas show and he was on the panel and he left everyone in shock. He pretty much did a pipe bomb and walked out and everyone was shocked. Even Bubba Ray was like, what's going on? He's working an angle. He's being good. He'll be good.
He's one of the guys that I said should be rewarded. The first one to get rewarded should be this tomorrow night. We'll talk more about that later, and Drew McIntyre, because those two make it interesting. I'm sorry. So
all right, so boom, next game. Pick one wrestler to end Liv Morgan's title reign.
We'll get to that when we'll get to that.
Can I be honest about something? I don't know who it should be yet. I love Liv Morgan as champion. I don't know why. I just love Liv, and I love the whole story. I love a lot of stories right now in wrestling in general, and this is still one of them. I don't know, like it definitely can't be Raquel Gonzalez Consuela. Like we all need Rodriguez Gonzalez Consuela. We all need to be honest about the fact that she's boring, just like her ex-boyfriend. Like, and that's really the bottom line. They're both boring. Boring. So if it's not Rhea, do you got to bring up one of these stars from this NXT loaded division? Because now that all the girls off injury are coming back, it's even crazier. It's even crazier now. NXT has all the girls. The main roster needs some of these girls.
Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne's getting called up. She's getting called up.
She's not the only one that needs to get caught up. They may need to call up Miss Parker too. Like she's not the only one.
No.
Oh, she's coming.
No.
Man, you got emotionally damaged when he said that.
No. No.
Yeah.
You leave her and where she's at. No.
She's about to be shut up. She's about to be able to say the N-word. She's about to be able to say the N-word every Monday night on Netflix. If they move Jada Parker up to Netflix, she gets to wear what she want, say what she want, do what she
you
want,
hear me.
and everybody would watch that.
They already tested it last time when she said the N-word, so
you know what I'm saying? Like we all know what she's hitting for, and they're doing a great job. What's good, Reese? Love you, bro. They're doing a great job at building her character. Like she's ready, really, if we're being honest. But NXT has enough. There, she's the best a lot of stars. Gigi Dolan just came back. She still looks great and is a great wrestler. Like they have a lot of stars.
Okay.
Shotzi's coming back.
So What was
Yep.
Triple H's worst booking decision since taking over WWE Creative?
Rehiring
Chad
Braun
Gable.
Strowman. Braun Strowman.
Ah, shit.
Not putting any black people on their pay-per-views enough.
Oh God.
I'm not doing this game with you.
Hey,
First
hey,
of all,
hey,
you
hey,
said
hey,
you were
hey,
never going to
hey.
bring it up again.
He's
And then you
colorblind.
bring it up again. Which is why we can never take you seriously. Like, stop. We said you weren't bringing this up again.
Answer the question. All right, so you said Braun Strowman. That's your answer.
Yes.
All right.
You should have left Braun Strowman creating his own narrative with EC3 on NWA.
I'm sorry.
Because-
All right. Hold up. I was
What-
joking with
what-
Chad Gable. It's LA Night. It's LA Night. Period. Then LA Night.
All right, I'm tempted to change my answer because you know how much I can't stand LA Knight.
That's why when he said it, I was waiting for you to blast off. Like, oh, here we go, another one.
Because I literally don't think of LA Knight. Like I've removed the word yeah from my brain, like Harry Potter. Like I literally removed the word from my brain. And put it in-
Bars.
Like, no. If y'all think he's joking, he's not. We couldn't even say that shit at the event we was at. We was about to say, like, don't you dare.
He's not.
Bro, I can't stand that word. The Street Profits, I agree and disagree.
Ooh.
I agree and disagree because they've been very vocal about Bobby's ideas being how they ended up where they were, and then Bobby leaving them where they were.
Right.
They've been very vocal about that, and Bobby has too. Bobby's has a million ideas. Every interview we get now, Bobby Lashley, he's telling us all the ideas he pitched and which ones got canceled and which ones got picked up. And the Montez and the Street Profit and
Now,
him,
he ain't say nothing because
yeah, like he had this long drawn out idea for them that was supposed to help get them over, and it never worked. That's more Bobby's fault.
All right. Well, now we got that one. Let's
you
play a
say, Ja?
game.
Ja, you didn't. Nah, Ja, you didn't answer.
I did answer. I told you.
You
Mike.
know, he trolled. Next.
All right. So boom. Oh, okay. I trolled. All right,
Yeah.
you got it. So we're gonna bring in a version of a game that's been becoming very popular on Facebook and social media. It's called "We Listen and We Don't Judge." So everybody's gonna say it together, okay? And then we're gonna do this. It's literally for Triple H as head of creative edition. Okay, we listen. Come on, let's say it together. We listen and we don't judge.
Judge.
Okay, got it. So I'll go first. We listen and we don't judge. Triple H cannot book black talented wrestlers correctly if their name is not Bianca Belair. We listen and we don't judge. Okay. You go, All Star.
We listen and we don't judge. Paul Levesque's best executive decision was not rehiring Mercedes Moné. We listen.
I got one. I
and
got
we
one.
don't judge.
I got one.
We
We
don't
listen,
judge.
we don't judge.
We don't judge.
His best decision was to make 2 mid-card titles for the women.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
All right. We listen and we don't.
We don't judge.
Oh,
You ready?
Lord. Yep.
You ready?
Yeah.
We listen and we don't
We
judge.
don't judge.
Triple H's best booking decision has Shawn Michaels and NXT with all the female talent. We listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
Good one, sir. Good one, sir. That's a good one, sir.
Woo! I don't know if I have any others. I don't know if I have any others.
You know what? For right now, I don't know what's gonna happen in the future. His best
Shout out to my
decision
boy
was
Michael
doing
Mosley.
Nakamura.
Okay, wait, you got another one?
So,
What's
Mike-
the other one?
What Triple H is doing with Nakamura right now as we speak.
Okay.
It's his
Listen,
best.
We can't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
Judge. Okay.
That's about
We
it.
listen and we don't judge. Triple H should have had a way better answer than saying that he doesn't see color at that press conference.
Oh, we definitely ain't gonna judge that.
We listen
blind, bro.
and we don't judge.
We definitely gonna judge that shit.
He's blind, bro.
We listen and we don't judge.
Don't judge.
Triple H has done a superb job at making Cody face the baby face of the company. We listen and we don't.
We
judge.
don't judge.
Facts.
Hold on. What Reese said? Reese said John Cena's 2025 retirement tour will be worse than Sting's AEW or Tanahashi's New Japan Pro Wrestling.
I don't know.
retirement.
I don't know. I think here's why.
You can't judge. You can't judge.
Oh, you playing the game?
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with
He's
Triple
playing
H.
the game.
That has
Yeah.
nothing to do
Look,
with
it's
Triple
this
H. though.
hashtag we listen and we don't judge.
That has nothing to do with
He's the
Triple H.
booker. He's the booker.
He said his booking creative to John Cena's tour.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we listen and we don't judge.
Yeah.
Okay, we listen and we don't judge.
Okay.
You can't judge them. Can't judge it. You know what I'm saying? Just what I'm saying. Like, we listen and we don't judge. Triple H does not know how to book tag team wrestling. We listen and we don't judge.
Damn.
Oh, by the way, don't worry, guys. If you're tuning in and you're thinking that this is just a shot at WWE, I'm gonna have a Tony Khan one next week. I'm gonna have a Tony Khan one next week. Come back. Not saying you guys can put your input into it.
Yeah.
You
I got
put
one
your
more.
input into that one. All right.
I got
we
one more.
listen and we don't judge.
We listen, we don't judge. Triple H's contract with TNA only featuring 2 superstars. Hashtag NXT TNA.
I ain't judging that. Oh, we definitely listen. I'm not judging.
I'm
that.
judging. I ain't touching it.
I ain't even touching that. Leave that one alone. All right, so boom, let's go in. Next game. Hot take a pancake, or do you agree or disagree? Bronson Reed, myself, is the modern day Bam Bam Bigelow.
I think.
Pancake. Disagree.
I agree.
You want a tsunami?
I don't know about you, Dan, but I remember how Bam Bam Bigelow was.
I remember Bam Bam Bigelow.
Younger, Japan came back there with the ECW. I do see I don't see Bronson Reed doing the cartwheel or anything, but
Here's the question. Is Bronson Reed top tier or mid tier?
Top tier.
Top tier.
Then he's more of a Yokozuna than a Bam Bam Bigelow.
Thank you. Bam Bam can get in there and he would fight with people. He had the good headbutt and he had the cartwheel. He was a little favorite.
Are you saying that Bam Bam is mid tier?
Bam Bam is a fan favorite mid carder.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. So are we,
yes.
Are we just talking?
I agree with that.
Hold on. Are we just talking his WWE or his whole catalog?
Character.
I guess we're talking more as WWE. WCW, he was only maybe a top guy for a second before he fell back into that mid card spot. And in New Japan, he was the man because his edge, like, of course, like, we understand that. So, but as far as TV goes, as far as wrestling entertainment goes, he's a mid carder.
Okay.
I agree with that.
All right. So let's move on.
I'm not
this one
judging.
should be very interesting, though.
Great wrestler, though. Love you, Bam Bam.
Yes, facts. Rest in peace. Serena Deeb had brought this up.
Yeah.
She said, would you guys like to see a women's continental classic? A little fantasy booking here. Someone suggested this list to me, and I think it's a pretty great list, but there's an endless amount of talent we have in AEW women's division. Who would be great fit for it? Which begs the question, would you guys like to see a women's continental classic? Hot
Here's
take,
the thing.
pancake. I say hot take for the women.
Here's the thing. Everybody that's watching, and us included, because a lot of our day ones are watching right now. We all knew you would say yes because you're glazing AEW's women division right now for whatever reason. Truth be told, though,
I'm still glazing Jada Parker too.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Truth be told, the only thing that AEW does consistently correct are tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
So to help showcase these women, I guess a tournament would be beneficial.
Look at the people that's on the list.
What about them?
These are the people that she said that will be in the tournament.
Okay, Tony Storm is the only superstar on this list.
You got
Stop.
You got
Stop. Stop.
Wait.
You gotta
You got
stop.
some good workers.
You gotta
some
stop.
good workers on here. You do got some good workers on here.
This would actually be a
got
good
to-
hire.
I'm not before you snap. I'm not gonna say Mercedes Moné, but
Here's what I'm saying. That's the only person I'm trolling about. Who, other than Mercedes and Tony, who's a superstar on this list? Stop it. Other than Mercedes and Tony, who are people going to see in the mall and be like, oh my God, that's Chris Statlander? Oh my God, that's Serena Deeb? Oh my God, look over there, that's Julia Hart? Who's doing that? Stop.
Well, hold on.
Isn't that how you build stars?
But as a witness to this, Willow is a superstar.
Yeah.
In New York, on Long Island wrestling fans?
Bro, I witnessed this shit. They wouldn't let that girl go eat.
In what city?
Yeah.
Philly's, first of all, the biggest wrestling city in America. First of all, first things first.
Chicago,
the biggest wrestling city in America. They probably follow independence better than anybody. So I'll go ahead and believe that. Like, okay, Willow is very indistinguishable.
But I'm not saying that. All right, we're talking about I'm talking about their work to keep us interested in that tournament. Remember, this is like a round robin.
No, I'm agreeing that they should do the tournament because that way they'll highlight the skills of these women. But
all right, so who would you take out of this list?
No one. Josh said, look at the list. And all I said was the statement that, and I trolled Mercedes, yes. But there are only 2 superstars on this list, which means they do have a lot of work to do. Nobody's seeing Queen Aminata at the mall and stopping and being like, can I take a picture? Other than some horny wrestling fan named Jacquez.
You, okay?
We listen, we don't judge.
Shut up. Actually, honestly, I don't think it would be anybody I would take out. This is actually a solid list. I would love to have taken Camille, but I don't know where. There's no one I could honestly take out that I would say that I can swap in for Camille.
Yeah,
it's not a bad list.
Yeah, you could take out Queen Aminata for Camille.
No, you gotta build Queen Aminata.
No,
you have
I
to
think
build
you should
Camille
actually build Queen Aminata,
and you have to build Camille too.
The only thing I could say is the fans would want Britt Baker, and I don't know.
What fans? What fans are cheering and asking for Britt Baker? No one asked for Adam Cole.
Yeah, stop it. Stop it. They asked for Adam Cole more than they asked for Britt Baker.
No one asked for Adam Cole. No one showed up with signs and was upset when he wasn't coming out with his daggone and leg injury. Nobody cared.
Man, all right, let's just get into where is it?
I'd take out and put in Athena. I wouldn't mind that either.
Why are you bringing up? Good. We are not playing.
Actually, yes. Athena. Yes. 1,000 times yes.
So wait. Hold on. We're gonna take Queen out and put Athena in.
Yes.
So
who else am I taking out? Jamie Hayter?
Athena is overrated.
Hold on. Yes, take that fucking Becky Lynch comb with pimples off the goddamn. Yes,
you gotta relax. You gotta relax.
No. I totally forgot you were there. Take her ass out.
Who's on there?
Shit.
Jamie Hayter.
Oh yeah, Jamie Hayter can go.
Bounce.
I would put it. All right, so I will swap out.
There we go.
Jamie Hayter for
Jamie Hayter. It's definitely Jamie Ozempic. That's her new name.
I agree with that.
She rebranded.
Ozempic
Jamie Ozempic. She looked like she's on whatever. She's on whatever crack Ice Spice is on.
Oh, that's wow. Damn.
And every Thursday 7:30ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend.
That hoodie is dangerous. Put my hoodie on. Shit, it ain't safe for this goddamn podcast.
Oh my
God. NXT Deadline reviews. Let's just get into it. Iron Survivor.
Wakanda forever.
8. That was racist.
8.
I loved it.
8. And I did say I said overfinish.
The only thing I didn't agree with. The only thing I don't agree with was the double pin. That's the only thing I don't agree with.
Oh wait. Do you agree with what Roman did, the Edge and Dane Bryan?
Yes. Next question.
But
Don't
he
ask
stacked
no
him on
questions
top of
about our
each other.
tribal chief.
Yeah.
All right, that's
No,
what-
no,
that's
no,
what I'm
no,
saying.
no.
That's what I'm saying. So we like that.
Are
We
you
should like-
are you questioning the tribal chief? Oh, okay. I thought
right,
you were
yeah.
questioning the tribal chief.
Yeah.
Assassin.
Don't question Solo because you could definitely catch a tsunami.
That's it, man. One's up.
You know what I'm saying?
That's one of the 3 for sure.
So I got
I give
8.
it
What did
a
you guys
7.
give it?
I give it a 7.
Dan,
I give it an 8. I love this match. 8.
Enforcer.
Yeah, 8.
Okay. Jada Parker versus Lola Vice.
It is
I
a
love
7.
this match.
I'm giving
loved
this a 7.5, and I'm giving it a 10 for Jada's ass. I don't care. I'm saying
Of
it.
course.
I
I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm
It
gonna
was
give
a
it a 7.
fantastic match.
Wrong person won, but I'll give it a 7.
I was as entertained from this match as I was
Yeah.
from that triple threat, though. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know how y'all feel that's more entertaining. I was as entertained.
It was
By the
good.
way, Lola Vice is another great female superstar, wrestling superstar.
yeah.
She's getting there. The next one was the tag team match. Man, oh man. Nathan Frazier got his ass whooped in Iron Survivor and still
Double
came
duty.
out into this match with the double duty, and then Axiom having to be the MVP. As much as, and I'm not gonna
8.5.
yeah,
8.5.
Monster and Tavion is definitely a good tag team. They're definitely a great tag team.
Listen,
I'm definitely
Randy,
giving it 8.5.
Randy Orton's clone and Tavion, they next. They next, bro.
Honestly, I would say it's probably the second best match on the card.
It's one of the best tag team matches. One of the best tag team matches of the year. And Fraxium proved to me after countless times of not caring about them that they are a very good tag team. 8.5.
Okay. Trick versus.
All right. Can we talk about the elephant knees? The knee of the elephant in the room. Can we please talk about the elephant knee in the room?
Yeah, the elephant in the room.
It's like Trick's finisher is. There's no way he's beating people with that knee. There is absolutely no way. This is out of hand. If you're gonna push him, change his finisher. They have to be watching what we're watching.
I said, since y'all trying to make him Booker T clone, won't you just have him do the scissor kick or the bookend or something?
Can we talk about? Wait, no, because I'm not going to say that.
Yeah,
because
man.
they called the move 3 different damn names. They said he gave him a rock bottom. Oh, he gave him a bookend. Oh, he gave him a uranagi. What the? Really?
I mean, that's all 3 of the names, so they don't know which one to fucking call.
How about this? Why does he only have that many moves and he's in NXT and he's their champion and he had to do 3 uranagis? And how come he still hits a knee that never hits, never hits, and wins every time? It is disgusting. I want him to slap his leg, something.
Listen, people love Trick for basically having so many multiple finishing type moves, but I hear about them complaining, for like people like Osprey or stuff like that, like the Young Bucks and stuff, because they have like a bunch of finishing moves as their regular moves.
Joe, I'm sorry. I'm not necessarily against Trick. I'm against if somebody's supposed to be a winner, a champion. They need to be a finisher. Their move set, their thing should prove that. It should stick to that, and his does not. His does not.
That finisher move should be a signature move. It should be a setup move.
Exactly.
It's not a finish move at all. And I've been saying this shit since he hit Carmelo with that damn thing. It's not a fucking finisher.
And it's not the signature before the finisher either. It's like a Pele kick.
But it's trying to be like it's trying to be like how Kenny Omega does his V trigger.
Not close.
It's not right. It's not
even near it.
Not nowhere. It's not sniffing the area of a finisher at all. And Trick, go to Mike. Charisma. I guess you got the WWE look, but you got to give something, especially the champion, especially before you even get called up to that main roster. You got to come up with a move that's impactful and that will make that you could do that get us invested.
Exactly.
You're not invested in that fucking knee. You don't have the strongest knee in the world. You don't have a bionic knee. Don't give me that bullshit.
I'm gonna say this, and I stand by it. I actually am not gonna rate another Trick Williams match unless he changes his finisher. For now on, I hate them. Any match Trick wins with that move is over. I'm not even counting it. I'm over it.
So you call it mid.
And you're being nice about it.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
it's not like we hate Trick. It's just
I'm
that-
biased. I mean, I'll tell you this. I don't like his ring work. I think he's sloppy. That's just my opinion, though.
Yes.
I think he's sloppy.
He's watching Booker T's best moments and putting in his. Come on, man. Almost everything I see is Booker T. Booker T. Like,
And what's crazy is
Yeah,
the number
man.
one male superstar, other than Obafemi and the rookie Javon, other than those two, is the Italian dude, is the mob star.
Mhm.
The North American NXT champion is technically a bigger star than Trick is right now. Like bottom line, like Tony D'Angelo, it feels more of a champion than the actual champion. Like, and that's how I feel.
And I'm gonna say it on y'all show. I'm not gonna be mad when Obafemi takes that title off him.
No.
Nope. Dude, Obafemi's grown on me so much. I
And
love
let Obafemi run, bro. Let him run with it too. Like number one longest running NXT champion. Let him do it. Let the other African dude come back and lose. Let Omos come back and lose to Obafemi too. Let him try it and
I would
lose.
love to see that, man. I would.
So the last match that we had was the women's Iron Survivor.
Best match of the night. And I want to say something.
Solid 10.
And I want to say something to all you Sol Ruka Glazers. Her move is not so good where we're gonna say she was the best person in that match. I don't care how many times she flippy dippied, cold stone, DDP, RKO'd somebody off of a daggone wall, turnbuckle. I don't care where she did it or how she did it. She was not the MVP of that match. Every woman in that match out wrestles her any day of the week, Monday through Sunday.
So I'm gonna add on to that because it's like I was gonna say for the men with Javon was the showcase. It was showcasing him. They're trying to showcase her.
And I'm not buying it. We're not gonna act like she's a better wrestler than any other woman that was in that match. She's not better than any of them.
She's a viral moment.
That's it.
But
I don't like that.
Get better.
She's made for social media.
Yeah,
she's made for social media. That doesn't make talent.
She's a spot star.
But she could get better.
Yeah.
I get her that she stayed down.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
The ladies in this match,
Yeah.
my question to y'all is, did the right person win?
Yeah, why not?
Because that's the debate. That's the debate. Everybody, it should have been Stephanie.
Yeah, why not?
Stephanie,
it was obvious it was going to be Julia.
Stephanie would be champion come WrestleMania.
Yeah.
As far as who's going to carry it from Roxanne being called up till then, it could be Julia. Why not?
I think it is Julia. I think Julia is definitely going to be the one to hold it down.
Because the last match she had was on the debut on CW, and now you about to have it in Los Angeles.
But oh my God, such an amazing roster. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. This female roster is incredible. Like, no joke, no sexual innuendos, none of that. It is a great wrestling roster. Like an amazing roster.
And I think, for the next 2 weeks, because we are going to do the best of and the worst of, I think it's probably going to be unanimous that, as far as the best, female talent in the industry right now, it is NXT. It used to be TNA.
Well, no.
It used to be TNA.
I'll agree with
AEW
you.
was getting there.
They have better matches than the main roster. They do have better matches than the main roster. They made the girls on the main roster look like rookies.
That's a fact.
It really looks like most. It really looks like most of the talent outside of Rhea and Bianca, and who are the only ones that you could certifiably say are superstars for the next 10, 20 years. All the rest of them are on NXT. All of them. All
right. So boom. Now we're gonna get into some Wrestle Talks topics and stuff real quick. So this was part of All Stars tagline tonight. So as far as the PWI's top 100 tag teams go, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are number one.
Pancake. Oh, we're not playing that right now?
Pancake
this
is
is-
hell.
I mean,
Oh, that's not this.
it
Listen,
should be.
shout out, shout out to Black Excellence. Shout out to Black Excellence. Also shout out to my boy D, who's actually tuning in on IG. What's good, bro? Love you, Brody.
What up?
But listen,
What's up?
I'm all for Black Excellence. You know what I'm saying? So that is definitely not a pancake.
Can we be clear about something? This year,
But how?
this year, the only team on this list that Bianca and Jada is over is none of them. All of these teams are above Bianca Belair and Jay. Every single team on this list is above Bianca Belair and Jay. How?
I don't even know who number 7 is. And I know
they're above them.
Be honest. No.
Above them.
I'm being true. I don't know who number 7
nah.
is. I know they're above.
And he follows Indies and New Japan and stuff like that. So
Oh no, EO too. But here's the thing.
I have one thing against this.
Here's the thing, Joe. Real quick, EO is older than you think. EO's older than you think.
like LA Knight.
You just want to open that door, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, he does. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say this: Jay Cargill shouldn't even be on this list. She's not a wrestler.
It should be if it's going to be a list, then you have to put Bianca. Jade is not part of that tag. It's Bianca.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that. Listen, at the end of the day, they're telling. Here's why I'm not, because at the end of the day, they're telling a story with it. We have to remember that some of these people aren't the best wrestlers, and we get that a lot in wrestling. But it's still entertaining a lot of times. So, like, Shane McMahon is not a great wrestler. Like, stop. But he has some of the most entertaining, prolific moments in wrestling history, but by being a not wrestler. Jay Cargill is going to make money, and she's going to be with us for forever. We already know she's not the best wrestler. We don't say it all the time about certain people. Them being a tag team and saying they're number one would have to mean they had a banger this year or a good tag team feud.
I can't think of one banger tag team match that they had all year.
Or a match that lasted over 6 minutes. Any of these things.
I'm thinking the reason they
did have a match that lasted over 6 minutes. When it's more than just them and another tag team.
It still was 6 minutes. In Saudi? 6 minutes, 36 seconds.
Don't make me look it up. Don't make me look it up.
When I'm saying this, it's so many teams like that people probably don't know about. The Young Bucks was doing other stuff than just tag team wrestling. ABC is in TNA. A lot of people don't watch TNA. The Bloodline is which Bloodline you talking about? You talking about Tama Tonga, or you talking about the Usos? Usos just got back together. Tama Tonga just got there, and they got the title. They was tag team champions for a cup of coffee.
Yep.
The Saudi match was 7 minutes and 30 seconds, and that probably included intros, so 6 minutes.
Outrunner should be up there. I'm saying it.
Yep.
Outrunner should be up there. Yep.
I have no problem with them.
Yep.
No problem.
I will say that proudly. Outrunners belong up there. When you are a tag team that's not really that much of a household name, but you are the number one selling merch in the company that you're signed to, they're over, bro. They're over.
I was gonna ask you. So, what's the qualifications to be on this list?
I would love to know. We know their qualifications, for their regular list. So I don't know if that follows, through with this. But
bro, did you just say the Outrunner should be on this list?
Yes. I'm not saying they belong in the top 5. They should probably be number 10, where FTR is. And you could definitely put FTR up higher. But yes.
No, you can't definitely. They didn't have a crazy year either. My point is, none of these teams FTR didn't have a crazy year. They had 3 matches.
This was
from last year to this year.
No. They talking about this whole year. Compare this year to this was average.
Last year, or even the year before. This year was basic.
This was very average.
I'm still putting them over Bianca Belair and Jay Cargill. I'm sorry.
Every team.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so let's move on because this is going to be very interesting to talk about. So we all know about the Rey Fenix situation. Penta has already been released out of his contract, or his contract ran out. He didn't renew it, and now he is more than likely headed to WWE. However, Rey Fenix is not, because there was time tacked on to tonight, his contract, injury time, and business stuff, right? And a lot of people was like, "Oh, that's Tony Khan being petty." And I said before, I have no problem with it. It's business, right? because everyone says it's business. Whenever WWE does it, it's business. So when AEW does it, it's business, right? So we're gonna go from there. This came out saying that I received information from AEW source on November 20th regarding the Lucha Brothers status, but did not report it as I was waiting for one of them to begin speaking their mind about the situation. I was also told that day that Penta's contract was soon ending with AEW. Ray Phoenix did just speak his mind, so here's some intel of what I received. The alleged excuse that Tony Khan found out about Lucha Brothers being in talks with WWE is fake news, and the real reason will be revealed. There is a real story behind the situation with Ray Phoenix, which is huge injustice. Expect the Lucha Brothers to go more in depth about their time in AEW when they are free and clear to do so, and when they do, it is going to be ugly. Then this guy decided he's going to actually say that, unfortunately, due to contractual issues, I cannot respond. Okay? Now, that was the whole, like, everyone was going crazy talking about, like, oh my goodness, he signed to this, he doesn't want to sign an NDA, but he can't speak to that. Okay, cool. He then had somebody respond to him saying that you said that you can't talk about it, but you're actually still responding to it. He then also dropped this comment, and this is what everyone's talking about. He said, I needed a doctor and you ignored me for months.
Which one are you talking about? How he broke his arm?
Ray Phoenix.
No, it's not saying. Which time he talking about he needed a doctor? When he broke his arm or he got concussion?
Here's the thing. This is nothing we all don't know. And this is why we have to, as broadcasters at the end of the day, right? Doing this podcast thing, we have to remain impartial. Because at the end of the day, both companies really do make the same mistakes and the same choices because it's the same business.
Thank you.
And when I say both, I meant all. All wrestling companies have the same pitfalls, or trying to make it to the same place, or trying to stay in the green using the same methods because it's the same sports entertainment. With that said, wrestling as a whole needs to do better with its medical management.
That part.
But the issue that I would say Tony Khan has is the style he allows in his company is a high impactful, injury-prone style. A lot of people are hurt a lot. Just like it was dumb for you to jump off that cage last week, it's dumb for them to do half the things they do, Darby Allin. Just like they do that on the often, like on the regular. So if you don't have something in place, it's automatically negligence. So I'm sure someone like a Ray Phoenix who does a lot of spots was treated negligently because who's going to invest that much money into his care from a wrestling business standpoint? Because they don't do that stuff.
Not to cut you off real quick, but we also got to remember Ray Phoenix has only been injured in AEW, I think, like maybe 2 times
that we know of.
The other times it has actually occurred with him being in AAA.
Hog, Rare Pro.
He doesn't just wrestle for AEW. He wrestles everywhere. And that's one thing that Tony needs to honestly might stop going forward. Because
but you know why he can't complain about them? Because now we're going to talk about America, because those companies have better healthcare than us.
Oh,
do y'all like and that's just what it is. Like, so he can't. He's not going to complain about AAA because as soon as he leaves there, the best doctor in Mexico loves wrestling. He's right there. He's literally right there, giving him whatever treatment he needs. Johnny on the spot. That's not how it is in America.
But
that's not what we do here.
But wait. I'm gonna throw something in there. Because AEW, I remember when they first started, they said all their wrestlers, all their contracted wrestlers have insurance. Right? So they are contracted under AEW. They was like pretty much day one, right? From the first day of AEW, they was signed, they was contracted. But my thing, just like our started said, y'all they allowed this style. Everybody got different styles. No problem, right? But y'all do it on a consistent basis. I do it almost every week, almost all the like pretty much every show that y'all on, not just AEW. Y'all go on to somebody else's show and do the same thing, but this time you go to places that don't have the great safety rails, the great mats, all that stuff, and you still do it because you love wrestling, you love doing it for your fans.
You have blackout matches where you pile drive each other on wood.
Blackout matches, you jumping off the top of ladders into, I don't care if the glass fake or not, you still jump off the top of ladders into the right. So this part of wrestling where we always complain that WWE's holding people back and they can't do it unless it's a special match here and there. It's probably the one time I'm going to say AEW might have to do that.
They have to scale back a little, even if they keep it as high flying. You have to scale back a little.
Here's my thing when I say that though, it's affecting storylines. Look how long we had to get over this Adam Cole MJF storyline. It finally got to the fucking point that they have the match a year after. But
no, stop. No, that storyline's messed up. That storyline.
I know. I'm just saying it's finally over, but still, it would have ended earlier if he didn't get injured. It would a lot of injuries getting affected, and groups are like changing. I don't know how many groups Roosh had or situations he had because other people getting injured. It's fucking up his story.
Yeah.
Well, here's one thing that I do want to also say, because not soon after, later on, I think like a day or so afterwards, all of those tweets that he had, because he was saying that no human should be in a place where they receive inhumane treatment. And it was stuff like that that raised red flags to even apparently WWE, who's now even questioning like what's really going on here. Now, more or less, this is more or less towards the people. This is actually going to piggyback off of what he said. We need to talk more or less about the real situation going on within the wrestling, business itself when it comes to the health. But you people, and this is specifically to y'all who literally just wait to hear such and such about AEW. Now, I'm not being no advocate for these people. I'm just being straightforward because I see you guys do it with all these companies. But specifically with AEW, you love doing this crap. Stop acting like you give a damn about Ray Phoenix. Stop. If you gave a damn about Ray Phoenix and you would actually give a damn about the wrestling industry as a whole on what All-Star just said. You only care about the situation because it's more or less of look at AEW doing bad and not taking care of this and that. Not the fact of you actually caring about what that man may have actually be going through or what actual health situations that he could be going through. At the end of the day, this is not ballet. We've heard this multiple damn times. These people, they don't have to do the style that they do. Maybe Tony Khan doesn't have to let them do the style that they do. But damn it, I give respect to these motherfucking people. And excuse my language, but I give respect to these motherfucking people because they put their damn bodies on the line just for our entertainment. They're not doing it for fun. They're putting it on for our entertainment. This isn't for us to sit there and then laugh. Because I see these same people who acting like they care about Ray Phoenix laugh. Laugh when people get injured. Stop being hypocrites. If you're going to care about the situation, actually care about the situation. But that tribalistic bullshit got to really stop now. We're going into 2025. You guys have been doing it for the last 5 years. Prior to that, you was doing it with the TNA people. Enough is enough. This is the best time to enjoy wrestling. Enjoy it. And shut the hell up with your stupid ass complaints about stuff you don't really care about. If you cared about Ray, you would care about every single person that got injured instead of laughing at them like you do. Stop being hypocrites.
I just want to encourage you real quick, too.
Good point, Joe.
We can stop addressing them. Can we please just stop addressing them? Because we're repeating ourselves, too. Like, that's what I'm saying.
It's a sad part, but it has to be said.
No, it's not about, it doesn't, because we've said it. Literally, I can pull up 50 times.
I'm about to say,
we don't have to tell them anymore. If they don't want to enjoy wrestling, that's on them. We discuss wrestling. I don't care about them. I don't care about y'all. I'm sorry.
They don't enjoy wrestling. You know what they enjoy doing? They enjoy trolling and then making stuff like this.
Yeah.
This, and then circling around the internet and then having dumbass people actually believing that this is real. And then when you tell them that this isn't real, they try to be like, "Oh, you're just taking up for somebody or something that doesn't even exist."
So
read it.
It sounds like something he was.
All you got to do is read it.
No, that's the thing. Like when I saw it, I read it, and I like, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Let me ask somebody else this before I post it on my shit. And I like a damn jackass. Yo, did y'all see this shit? And motherfuckers told me like, yo, no, I'm going to Tony Khan's Twitter because you know that's the first place he'll go if he got something to say. Go to AEW, Sports, like all this stuff. So I like, yo, did anybody else see this shit? What, or did he delete it? Whatever. It's not real at all. Again, if you so much into this shit in the dirt sheet like y'all is on his Twitter, you know if Tony Khan has something to say, he'll say it. Right or wrong, he'll say it.
You know what was wrong when he said that the first time he spoke to Ray, he thought that Ray was saying that he was hungry. Come on, bro. They didn't have a translator or whatever. He didn't understand Ray because Ray speaks heavy English, speaks heavy Spanish.
That's bull.
Okay, so
they've marketed deals with AAA, CMLL. They've marketed multiple deals with different people over in Japan for New Japan. Noah, what the hell are y'all talking about? Stop!
It's not even that, bro. Ray and Pentagon could speak English. There's video evidence of this. They had plenty of English interviews. So I'm
just being racist with your trolling.
I read shit, I started laughing because that's why I think this is getting ridiculous now. It was fun. These are getting ridiculous because now everybody talking about, like you just said, everybody, oh, he's treating Ray like an animal. Oh, he's being paid.
Inhumane treatment. Nigga, what inhumane treatment? What? He can't say nothing. But y'all are just basically making your speculations. Y'all doing the same thing that you did that basically ruined me being able to see Sting's last show in New York over the Chris Jericho crap. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Because I told y'all about that. I literally was pissed off. Because I could not enjoy a Sting match. Because y'all are booing. Off of a lie.
I just want to say that I want you and everyone to keep that same energy about black hip-hop stars. So if we're doing innocent until proven guilty, keep that same energy with everyone. Thank you very much.
I'm already there,
bro. You just gave Chris Jericho. Keep with everybody else. Thank you very much. That same Chris Jericho energy. Every time you try it, I'm gonna remind you that Chris Jericho's innocent, right? All right, great. Everyone is innocent, proven guilty now. Thank you.
We know that Jay is innocent, but as far as Diddy goes, I'm not. As far as Diddy goes, I'm not allowed to say anything. You got to ask my brother about that. So anyway, we're gonna move on. WWE shot down the idea from GCW to have Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green versus Joey Janela and Megan Bayne at Hammerstein Ballroom show on the 19th. So is it just Tony Khan with Willie Mack, who also got pulled away, and Ricky Starks, who also got pulled away, or is it because of GCW? Is it GCW? Mm-hmm. Am I being tone deaf by sitting there saying that it may be the problem, maybe GCW?
I don't know what the point is, but the match ain't happening. Who's mad? Next.
People.
Everybody's still getting paid. They still get to wrestle.
I mean, it's like we understand that, because everyone's saying, oh, it's because Chelsea is, headed to the big time and all that good jazz. And I'm like,
headed to the big time. She is big time. Chelsea's on TV every week.
Hey, man, listen, don't be surprised you see Matt Cardona in Nassau Coliseum tomorrow night.
I mean, he is in Hammerstein, ballroom too. So
I'm just saying. See, when that United States title,
since he was on the United States
title, wouldn't mind seeing Matt come across the guardrail, give his wife a hug.
They're like, that's Zach. I mean, Matt Cardona.
Chelsea Green should win the title, though. She's definitely top 5 females right now, entertainment-wise.
AEW All in Texas has hit 1.25 million in ticket sales. It's good for them, even though they had a bad turnout for their thing, but whatever. Logan Paul claims that he is retired from being a WWE wrestler.
Good. Next.
So
Hangman threw a shot and said, I hope the next person that they give half my moveset to is at least kind of cool.
He did it better than you, Hangman.
Stop it.
No, listen, we listen and we don't judge.
Logan Paul. Here we go now.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
He did better than you, Hangman.
Logan Paul did Hangman's moves better than him. Yes.
Athena has reached 2 years as reigning, defending Ring of Honor World Champion. Stop hating. That's Black Excellence. Black Excellence. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying?
He's going.
Next up, we have Dark Side of the Ring season 6 is coming back next year in 2025. I believe it's in March or so. Yeah, March 25th.
Yeah, no, I actually don't watch the show, so I think it's hilarious every time we talk about it.
I know you should.
What are you going to talk about?
Mark Shapiro says that WWE has plans to make even more PLEs 2-night events. It's all progression and natural evolution. WrestleMania was a big hit for us to expand. As you look at all of these PLEs, depending on the partner, I think there is absolutely room to advance some more of them to 2 days. So I guess we'll be looking at that. And now the big news that broke today. Tessa Blanchard has re-signed with TNA and will be making her return to the company immediately. And she's supposed to be at Final Resolution. And she's already being booked to be in a program with Jordan Grace.
That is the safest thing to do. Because honestly, Tessa works better with men. So if you're gonna start her off,
I need to find the tweet.
And every Thursday 7:30ish, and the show is.
I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you. This man do not like Jordan Grace. That's his homie.
and also he's not Spanish or black, so it's not like Tessa can be racist during the program. Like he's a white dude, so I don't think like Tessa would have any issue.
Dude is crazy.
I don't think Tessa will have any issue in this program. I think the true challenge, that's the way to ease Tessa in, is give her a program with a white dude. So the true challenge would be when she has to fight a black woman or a Spanish woman, how that would actually go.
He said Jordan getting backlash. Give it back.
She says she did not want to work a program with her. She would not work a program.
Your service is nervous.
If she had to, she would ring with her. So I don't.
Well, first of all, Jordan Grace, when her contract is up at TNA, is going to be going to WWE.
We know she's in NXT, so we know.
As far as Tessa goes, I think it's a great move by TNA to understand that no publicity is bad publicity. And sometimes you got to make a move to get your name out again, to get you circulating, to get people talking about you. Signing Tessa is superficial until we see what they do with her. She could be going next month.
Signing Tessa is to get some conversation towards TNA. They sick of everybody talking about AEW, WWE.
They just actually signed a brand new president to Anthem, and apparently he's going to be overseeing TNA. So
no, listen,
I'm giving it 6 months.
I'm not giving it any time. But what I am going to do is say that I believe that Tessa is still who she always has been. I believe in second chances. I mean, I'm a pastor. Like I believe in all that stuff. What I also understand is that and if you want to get spiritual, the Bible says, know those you labor with, and understand. In other words, you got to know people for who they are too. And at this point, we know who Tessa is, bro. Like, why are we gonna keep doing the same thing? Why are we doing it over and over? Like
TNA do a WWE CM Punk situation. We know what you did. We're watching you. You got one.
For example, when you know who somebody is, you know that you don't want to deal with them. Like I know Ja did not put in tonight's schedule the fact that Mercedes Moné is a diva and has her own trailer, and the disgruntledness that is causing within the company. And you know how I know Ja didn't put that?
So we're not going to do this today. We're not going to do that. We're going to move on. We got to get through the show because SmackDown is in 20 minutes.
Thank you. And you know how I know he didn't put that on tonight? Because he be glazing Mercedes, who, by the way, is causing a disruption in her locker room because she has her own trailer and hasn't even gone over to the women's locker room.
Willow versus Serena Deeb was actually not bad. Daniel Garcia.
Finish. Damn, can't be great.
Daniel Garcia and Mark Briscoe wasn't bad either. Darby obviously won his match because Commander's just a fall away guy.
Yeah.
Kyle Fletcher.
Say it.
Kyle Fletcher is going to the freaking moon. Listen. They are booking this guy. I'm loving every minute of it. But
how do you not call Kyle Fletcher a mini RKO? He's really
I call him Kyle Orton.
Yeah, he's really the real Orton baby. It's really him. He looks like he hears voices in his head.
I'm saying it right now. The final is Kyle Orton against Will Ospreay rematch. So Will gets his win back
for the title. Yep. I mean, I honestly wanted to see Will versus Okada again, but it's fine. I'll still take it. I'll take.
How does Okada lose the title in the tournament without just losing the title in the match? I don't like that either.
It's a tournament.
It's something new.
You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be fair for him to basically not be in the tournament defending his crown. It's a crown. You got to defend your crown.
I mean, if they would have done like the winner of the tournament, you face Okada.
Exactly.
But
exactly,
people would have complained about that because Okada's not wrestling.
They want to try. They want to.
It's okay. Everybody relax.
Should have been in it, but
everybody relax because Japan thought Okada was gone for good, but he'll be back too because the Elite. The Elite about to take over New Japan real quick.
You gotta chill.
Quick, one time for the one time. My boy Jack Perry about to win the championship over there. I don't know if y'all know. Just in case y'all don't watch New Japan Pro Wrestling, I suggest you watch it from now till February because what you're going to see is going to drive you insane.
All right.
So he just gave a little commercial for New Japan World app. Let's get that for you. $9 a month.
Listen. Yeah, I love you. Stop it, Reese. Leave it alone. So let's get into Raw. And I'm gonna just like pass over this. No Diddy. Gunther came out. Judgment Day was talking trash. Damian Priest came and took him out. He then went in there and started fighting them. They basically was defending themselves against Judgment Day. Then Gunther destroyed Damian Priest. Then they had like a whole triple brawl. Finn standing tall over both of them. And then after we found out that now Finn's match that was supposed to be just him versus Gunther tomorrow night is now him versus Gunther versus Damian Priest, which is the same damn thing I said should have been happened since I don't know, Bash in Berlin. But I digress because now we finally got there, months later.
It's a slow cook because the point was never Priest or Damian, or there was none of that. The point is Dominic versus Finn Balor versus maybe even Damian, all three. The point is the destruction of the
what up, son?
That's the point of it all. So right now, Dom is gonna cause Finn Balor tomorrow night. Dom is gonna cause Finn and Damian tomorrow night. It's gonna lean in that direction because I want everybody to listen close to what I'm telling you. Dominic Mysterio is a part of the future of wrestling.
Yes,
Dominic Mysterio is a major part of the future of your wrestling.
All right. So you want to know what's not part of the future of wrestling? You want to know what's probably not part of the future of wrestling? Can we just talk about? Can we just no? Because
what's wrong with this?
What is the Wyatt Six?
What do you mean? What is the Wyatt Six? They're the Wyatt Six.
Triple H cannot. Well, hey,
let me ask you something. Did they win clean?
No. And here's the thing: if Dark Cat pulled up to your crib right now and threw powder in your eyes, you want to be able to do what you need to do.
I can't put that on. Never mind.
It would have threw powder in your eyes. What you gonna do?
And his name is cocaine.
Oh, well, I would have got my Arn Anderson on.
Okay, they're not allowed to do that in wrestling. They're not allowed to do that, so he lost.
What are you talking about? Smoking guns?
He lost. No, we're not talking about smoking guns. He lost.
I see his face, and that's wrong.
So fucking
that's
wrong.
wrong.
So fucking wrong. No, son. No. Stop.
Because of how much, because of the moments that they've proven it could work. I like to give things like this a good amount of time because they still have to figure it out too. Should they put it on TV so fast? No, but they still have to figure it out.
Yeah, see, this the problem with people.
But,
y'all want them to be super untouchable,
natural.
and then as soon as we do that, y'all get pissed off about that. Say, oh, they do it because of Bray Wyatt and all this.
I wanted it to go away.
Let them be their own group.
I like the booking. I like the booking. I like it. We listen and we don't judge. I like the Wyatt Six.
Hey, that's gonna be our shirt. I'm going. That's a new shirt. We listen. We don't judge.
Wrestling edition.
Wrestling edition is crazy.
I think we need to open that up every week. That should be the opener of the show.
Oh man, yeah.
I bet. Yeah, well, listen, I already told you I got the Tony Khan one next week. So if you guys want to get your AEW hate on, I got you. Just come through.
I'm in.
Because I got plenty of things to say. We listen, we don't judge about Tony Khan. Yeah, I might not get invited to the presser after that, but it's okay.
Sir, what's wrong with y'all today? Anyway,
continue your speed through. You have 14 minutes.
So boom, let's get through it. So boom, this right here,
waste of time.
He wants to be on everybody's top 10 list of the greatest of all time, but I remember a time when he was on the top 10 list of people to be fired from this place, and I shielded him from that. Oh, that's cute. That was real cute.
That was a good line. That was a real cute line. It was.
Yeah, it was real cute. We can go right through this because I didn't understand.
Love them. Love everybody in this match except for Raquel Rodriguez Consuela Gonzalez.
But then the
third.
And the lesbians.
No, I'm a fan of the lesbians. I'm a fan of Shayna Baszler.
Or the stud line.
I think Sonya Deville's shoot about not being in the tournament was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
She like that was a good shoot. I don't like Zoe as much as I did when she first came up to the main roster. Y'all know I was a supporter. She didn't do nothing. So,
so this will be the match as we know tomorrow. That's funny. Drew continued with his crash out.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Drew is great.
I loved it.
I just want to say that.
You know what I'm saying? He said at least CM Punk took a bribe. They all sold out for absolutely nothing. That's when I knew I was going to take out Sammy. That's when I knew I was going to take out Jey Uso.
I love how he did that too, though. I love how he did that too. He's like, he left no question. He's like, I took out Jey. What?
It makes sense though. It makes sense though. I mean, it makes sense. Like, do we want him to continue to go after CM Punk? But then you got these dudes who ran right back to Roman, the same people that cost him the title countless of times. Like, oh, I told you to go back to that. Now I'm gonna fuck that up. You know what I mean?
Drew McIntyre has been a top superstar in wrestling ever since he lost at Bash of Berlin. He has been on a roll for almost 2 years now. Salute to that man. Congratulations.
Seth said, I did that one thing that he could never do, and that's main event WrestleMania. We had the exchange between these two. They said that their beef, wasn't with each other. They're friends, but, he has his own beef with Drew. Called Drew out. He's going to leave. And
I wonder if Seth Rollins sees Becky Lynch when he talks to Sammy.
You got to relax. Now, here's the thing. I honestly think that Drew and Seth are together, but, that's just me.
I think they're going to put 3 of them together. I think they're going to
let's just get into New Day. Sorry, let me just take this banner down real quick. Let's just get into New Day. And I just want to sit there and say, like, the interactions were kind of flat. You know what I'm saying? It was just like not all there. You know what I'm saying? It just like went like a downward slope. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay because
this is messed up.
What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You think
is that Natalia or the other girl?
That's Natalia.
That's Natalia. That's Natty.
So you're just talking bad about Natalia right now.
I mean, she's Canadian bacon flat. Anyway, so
I mean, there's a lot of puns there,
I mean, she is from the 6.
The new Day getting dominant like he and from that is great.
I loved it.
Cody better watch out.
What I
Cody
love?
better watch
Y'all
out.
know what I loved. I love that Xavier
Nah.
got to show his real true skills. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that this man is a master behind the camera. Now, shout out to Xavier Woods.
Take this down. You are an asshole, sir. This motherfucker goes on Twitter and types and tags Xavier Woods on it. I don't even go on Twitter that much. That's like, what the fuck? And I see that shit. Yo, you're an ass for that, bro.
I died.
You really like Raw. This is a lot of Raw. Keep going, sir. You like Raw.
This was not saying, but hey, so did Damien? Yeah, I'm saying not sorry. So did Xavier Woods. Xavier liked Raw, and that's why he had the camera. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, listen,
Maybe
we
I
know
like
he's the
it
best
Raw.
cameraman. He's the best cameraman and the best tag team partner. You know what I'm saying? He just he just decided to take a different page. You know what I'm saying in his book. You know what I'm saying, that he's flipping and getting it through, and
You've been waiting all week for this. You got
so they came out, and as you said, they got nuclear Dominic heat. They couldn't say a word. And I mean, here's the thing, and I kind of actually, this is one time I actually agree with them on this, because they didn't hit Big E. They didn't do anything to that man. So I don't know why y'all hate them right now. They didn't put no hands on him. If they would have put hands on him, I would actually have liked the segment a little bit more. But they didn't hit him. They didn't even smack him. They didn't even spit on him. Okay, they just said you could have wrestled. So what about your neck being broken? Yes. Your wife looks like Lilo for Lilo's mom from Lilo and Stitch.
They didn't say that. They didn't say that.
But they had to touch him. What they said,
we listen. We don't judge
the right way was enough. They said we don't. He said you broke your neck. So what? Like, yo, any injury, and you hear that, and it was your brothers, that hurt them. And Big E sold it like, no, you don't mean that. Come on, Cole. Come on. It was gold. He made a big 300-pounder cry. Oh.
No, they did an awesome job. And I think, and the great part about it is I'm pretty sure this means Big E is coming back. So
he is. So let's get to the main event. Rhea versus Raquel Gonzalez, Rodriguez, Consuela, Gonzalez, Morales, Rivera, Jose Consueco.
The match was boring. I don't know why there's even a picture of.
Yeah.
I think this is like the only spot that people really could care about.
She did the pin wrong.
EO.
And let's just get
predictions
into NXT.
Predictions.
NXT real quick. Of course, we know that Stephanie got attacked. They jacked her up. She got saved by Kaylani. This match was fire.
It was.
I don't understand this, so I'm just going to move on from it because it's stupid as hell to me. This segment right here, but my boy said literally the only reason you've been the number one guy here is because I let you. This is a fact. This is a fact. Argue with your mama. This is a fact. This guy right here, CM Punk Mexican Jr. I'm just going to be honest with you. Indian Jr., whatever you want to call him. CM Laka Punk. He who did not be named Punk. Anyway, I don't care for it. I don't care. No. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Shanti's back.
Absolutely.
Powerpuff Girls.
Ethan Page lost in his North American title match, and now he doesn't know what to do.
He's getting moved up.
These guys had a good match.
Of course.
She got her revenge. And then we found out that Eddie Thorpe attacked himself. I think that's something that he needs to keep between himself and his internet service provider. I don't know why you sat there and you was hitting on yourself. You know what I'm saying? This attack you beat yourself. You know what I'm saying? Why did you beat yourself? What happened, Enforcer? Why you leave? Why? What did I do? It's not my fault that Eddie Thorpe beat himself. You know what I'm saying? It's just
what is wrong with you, bro?
What did I do? It's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? Just to get a match against Trick next week. So we can go right into Winter is Coming, like Mina. The tag team match was okay until Hangman's made his face turn, and then they all basically jacked him up, and then he left the new faces all in the ring, and then he said straight up, like, "Listen, I'm sick of you guys. World's End. Let's run it. Me, you, you, and you. So they're going to be facing each other at World's End.
How many times have you seen a heel tell that he wants a fatal 4-way instead of trying to run away from the fatal 4-way?
That part. And this is why I'm actually going to bring it up next week. That I think
balls of AEW.
Yeah,
Mox
honestly is the ace at this point of AEW.
Yep.
And it just goes. You have Roman, you have Seth, and then you have him. The Shield has literally run this business and are best for business. Bandito's coming back. I'm actually excited for that.
Yeah, we know.
I love
Bandito. He's juiced. He juiced up.
He on them steroids.
Yeah, that part. Hook came through on some gangster demon time shit, and I was loving it. I loved every single moment of this segment. I loved every moment of that segment.
Why remind me of when Cody did that?
Yep. In a way. But it was just like, in a way, because like Cody had to actually go up to them. This man just popped up behind him and was like, boom! Like, what's up? On demon time.
He doing stuff his father would have done so.
This match was a banger. Let me just clarify this. This match was a whole banger and a half.
Absolutely.
I was waiting for this. This was a 10. This was actually match of the night. This was the actual 10. The shenanigans happened afterwards. It caused Darby to come out, and now we know that we're gonna have Darby versus Will Ospreay next week.
The fact that he finally got something on that damn coat.
Mm-hmm. Now, this was interesting about his little thing. It's not even about what he said. It's the fact he pulled out the MVP card. He's acting like a real asshole lately.
So I asked y'all this: like, is he a heel now?
Yep,
he's working to be a heel because he's been.
No, he's a heel.
Yes,
he's a heel.
He's been acting like a true prick. I ain't gonna say asshole because I'm an asshole. So he's a prick.
Yeah, I know. But, we'll talk about it because in the match he was getting booed. So
yeah,
but Adam Cole won his match against Kyle O'Reilly.
Thank you, Dan.
Okay. And we know for a fact that MJF was there, but we didn't see him, so I don't know why they showed that he was there. But these guys delivered. Matt Cardona said he's going to defeat Chris Jericho. Now, here's the thing: there's a rumor going around that apparently Ring of Honor is close to getting a new television deal, and the idea is that Matt Cardona might actually be the one to defeat Jericho, and he might end up being with AEW and Ring of Honor. This is just a rumor right now, and this is for the fact of him being able to be shopped to televisions because of his persona and people knowing who he is and different things of that nature. So if that happens, that would be dope, but it's still kind of fishy because everyone thought like he was part of GCW and he's not. So let's just get through this.
He's a freelancer.
That's why I try to tell a lot of people he's not signed to any company whatsoever. He's literally a freelancer.
King of the Indies, king of death matches. He goes wherever he wants to go. That's about it.
Now let's get into this.
What's that?
This was actually not a bad match. I'm not going to act like it was a bad match, but you could definitely tell the man was heel because they was booing the crap out of him.
Not only that, the way he won.
Yep,
he won very heelish.
So that's why it wasn't a good match. How about this? For everyone wondering, I'm tired of Brody King losing to little guys.
That part right there.
I am absolutely
on the big screen. Say it again.
I am absolutely tired of Brody King losing to little. Brody King is a dominant wrestler. He moves amazing for his. He's more of a better comparison to Bam Bam Bigelow than anyone.
Ooh.
And I am tired of him losing to small wrestlers.
I would say Vader.
Big Bam.
Vader doesn't move as good as Bam Bam, and Brody can move.
Younger Vader could.
Yeah, younger Vader.
Yeah.
Younger Vader.
So Ricochet now has 6 points. Will Ospreay has 6 points, and Claudio now has 6 points. This is getting very interesting.
It's going to come down to the final night between Will Ospreay and Ricochet, so it can make it mean something now.
Mm-hmm.
No bullshit.
Yep.
These two, with private party saying that they want something to.
You know
what I want for Christmas? I want something nice, thick, juicy. Oh, Santa came early. I know a lot of people were trying to figure out like what the hell was Leo and listen, he even asked like what their new tag team name should be. I literally told the Rush to Action. Rush Action
Right.
Rush.
The Mario Turtles with the Spikes Michelle.
Koopa Turtles, really?
Nah, man, they're friends with Seth Rollins. He bought him a new outfit for Christmas. That's what
Stop
that is.
Wow. Okay. Darby said that I need to win this tournament, Continental Casa, because I feel like it represents AEW. I think it represents the passion of AEW. I'm not stupid. There's going to be a collateral damage along the way. Dude, you're a crash dummy. So
you are collateral damage.
You're stupid.
You are
walking
collateral damage. They put the word collateral damage and your picture is right there in the dictionary.
You make Mick Foley matches safe.
That's crazy. Mercedes said by the time that she was 26, she was a 5-time world champion, as talking about Anna Jay. But her and Anna Jay are going to mix it up, I think, in like 2 weeks. For the
By the way, Mercedes came out to do this interview from her personal trailer where she stays at for most of the night.
Can I say something I agree with you, Derek. I'll probably make our stars happy with this one. You're 5-time champion. You're also a 5-time loser. You never had a title defense.
Exactly. Ever.
Hey.
Anything else you want to say about Mercedes Moné tonight, John?
No, I'm moving on.
Okay.
So the final match, which was Mariah May versus Mina Shirakawa, and I'm going to say that Thunder Rosa was the ace of this match because the faces, the freaking cards.
This was the most entertaining Thunder Rosa has ever been
in a long time.
She's trolling like crazy. Let me say this though: the match was actually very good to me. To me.
It was very slow paced and
I loved it.
Stop.
Pasty.
Yes, it was.
Nothing was good about this match. The best part was when Toni Storm came back, and oh my God, if they didn't do a horrible job at Toni Storm's return. I'm sick of that being how AEW debuts people. They come out, their music hits, they pose, they leave. Stop.
Oh, the lights go out and they in the ring already.
And they don't fight though. They pose.
Mariah, no. So she did fight, but I'm gonna talk about that in a second. So when Mariah did her little, interview online, she said, "I don't give a fuck about Toni Storm."
Why?
Yes, she does.
Save that for online though.
They got it. They're a social media present company.
Never mind, because I was about to say some they're a t-shirt company too, but
we're not talking about that. We're not talking about anybody. John Glazers. We're trying to end the show.
So this is what he was talking about. So there's a lot of backlash because people are saying like she shouldn't be on Rampage. But here's my thing: are you guys gonna watch? If you're not gonna watch, then why are you complaining about it?
That's why
I'm saying you're going to watch, but you're not going to watch. You have the choice to watch. That's when you have the choice to watch, but you're bitching about, oh, nobody's going to watch it. You can watch it. I don't want to watch. I don't have to. I don't want to. So stop making excuses. Shut up. Stop complaining about stuff you're not going to watch.
I don't watch Rampage, and I would like her to be on a show that I frequent, and that would be Dynamite.
You could watch it on whatever show you want to watch it on. Just watch it. I mean, it's your choice. Now, last things but least, let's just get into the elephant in the room. Main event is tomorrow, and we already had a little preview of something that popped up, and that is this. There is a big rumor that Cody Rhodes will be coming out tomorrow with the Winged Eagle title for one night only. One night only. So with
the first night of many.
I think that that would be funny if he came out and Stardust. So I think that there is one more match, but I don't know if it's not going to be announced yet because we have to figure out
it's the tournament. It's the females tournament. Yeah,
it's a females tournament that'll be figured out tonight. That'll be the last match, and then we'll of course review.
But I can already tell you the answer. The answer is Chelsea, Drew, Liv,
Green,
Gunther, Cody.
So that's your answers. All right.
Chelsea Green wins tonight and wins tomorrow. Drew McIntyre, Liv Morgan, Gunther, Cody.
All right.
I think Kevin Owens.
Yeah. Okay. So you go.
Right.
I on
a house show. Yeah. Right.
I make it make sense. Did you want me to?
I can make it make sense.
Kevin Owens wins the Nassau Coliseum. The pop is going to sound like kids outside of a school. There is no volume to the pop of Kevin Owens winning in Nassau Coliseum.
I already know.
Listen, I'm going to tell you. This reward Kevin Owens, give him that, and Cody get the rematch at Royal Rumble. They won match champion at WrestleMania. This is WWE. Come on now. He's not Roman Reigns. He's not gonna have it for 4 years.
Yeah, exactly. And I
He's
honestly
not losing
agree.
it at a house show.
I agree with everybody you said, except I honestly think that Damian Priest should be Gunther. But that's besides the point. You got it right, Gunther. I guess Drew, Liv. Who do you think? Do you think everybody's?
It's all right, but yeah, personally, I would let Finn win it. Honestly,
okay.
Damien's good as a chaser, not as a champion. I like Damien as a chaser.
Well, I am going to sit there and say this. I am going with Kevin Owens. And you know why? Because I think Kevin Owens needs to win and crash out. And I think that he needs to take a sledgehammer to that damn title. It's for one night only. It's for one night only. So it doesn't matter. If he wins, cool, destroy the title. If he loses, cool, destroy the title. Either damn way, destroy the title. Do something that's going to hurt Cody's soul. All right? All the adrenaline, it can feed out.
Heat.
And then it can start eating into like anger. And he can actually show some damn
he's
emotion.
Gonna crash out.
Anger.
He's not going to win. He's going to crash out.
I'm going to tell you this. I'm just, if Kevin do lose, don't put him in a title match ever again. Ever again. Every title match he had, he has lost. Tired. You get tired of it.
And I love Kevin Owens. Everybody knows he's in my top 5.
Yeah.
He should not win the belt at a house show. He should not.
They're not treating it as a house show, but I know what you're saying. It's a glorified house show.
It's 4.5 matches in Nassau Coliseum.
So
which is almost the size of a house. It's a house show.
All right, so we're going to do our final thoughts. Also, you do it. You said everything.
I'll start and then I'll move it. Listen, man, my name is Hoodie Holy Heel, and I said I wear this hoodie. You never know what I'm going to say, but one thing I do want to address is that Jaquez did not discuss the serious matter that I brought up during the show of Mercedes Moné being a diva to the point where she doesn't share a locker room space with the other females. Nobody really respects her. This is obvious because, like she did in her past life, she separates herself from those she's supposed to be connected to. She has a habit of doing that.
Got 10 more seconds.
Mercedes Moné had one good match so far in this part of her career, and now she's battling herself, and she loses every time.
All right, that's good. All right. So
thank you for
Enforcer. What are your final thoughts?
I'm gonna make it short and sweet. Shut up and watch wrestling. That's it.
I like that. Dan?
Watch wrestling, respect wrestling, all wrestling. Stop being tribalistic. Period.
Yeah.
My final thoughts: the same thing my other brother said, and not what All Star said.
I'm reporting it next week. Don't worry.
We listen, we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
Yo, thank you.
All Star is the biggest Mercedes hater because she's taller than him. All right, so listen. On that note, it's your boy Hoodie Ja, Hoodie Heel, Dan the Statement, and Enforcer. Thanks for.
I just want to say, Ja thinks he's the only person that can remove people. He's not.
Oh,
do you remove it? Man? What you talking about?
And he's not.
No, say it. It's okay. We listen and we don't judge. All Star definitely is Mark Henry's lost son. All right. So with that note, we love you guys. You know what I'm saying? We are out. You know what I'm saying? It's the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back next week, same place, same time.
Jaquez does still have her OnlyFans. Ask him about it after the show. It's La Petite 24. Man, we love y'all, as Jaquez was saying.
And every Thursday, 7:30-ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a
We listen and we don't judge.
You the one judging. You the one
We
judging.
listen and we don't judge. Even though All Star would never do what the man did, he still does look like Odyssey Jones with glasses. All right, so with that being said, I am, I love y'all. All right, peace. We listen and we don't judge.
You're getting judged.
And every Thursday, 7:30-ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back. It's the Wolfpack.